we live? I think we are. Yay. Hi everyone. How are you? I am so excited to be here with you guys tonight. So if you're tuning in, drop a hi in the comments. Let me know how you're doing tonight. Where are you guys tuning in from? Or if you're watching replay, do the hashtag replay in the chat. So while we're waiting for a few people to jump on, I have to show you a couple of the new Norwex spring products, which I've been obsessed with. Before we get into skincare. So the first one I want to show you guys is the Optic Scarf. You guys, I love this. Think about all the things that we have that get smudged, right? So our glasses, our screens, our computers, our cell phones. This is so nice and it clips. This is a quick chemical-free solution when you are on the go. Although I do also have one on my bedside table. And it's great. It wipes away fingerprints, smudges in literal seconds. It's so great. You don't have to use any sprays or wipes. So no waste, just a soft, reusable microfiber cloth. That's super cute. It even comes with this clip, right? So you can attach it to your purse, maybe a backpack if you like to hike, or I even have one hanging on my luggage so that I can keep an eye on my suitcase handle as the bags are coming down the conveyor belt, because let's face it, everybody has a black suitcase. So this is one of the you didn't know you needed it until you have it products. I just had to share this with you guys. And while, yes, this is a skincare party, I have to give a quick shout out to the Spring Basic Package. This is the Norwex Basic Package. So tell me in the chat, do you have one of these? So for those of you who are new, I clean about 80% of my household messes with just these two cloths. So this is the Enviro cloth. It's your everything cloth. It wipes up the spills, the grime, the dust with just water. So here's one wet with water, and it removes 99% of bacteria. And this is our spring window cloth. Look how pretty that is. It's so cute. This is for smudge-free windows, mirrors, stainless steel. What else? Granite. I know granite. Those things can be so hard to clean, right? So I'm going to show you how these work just for people who are new to Norwex, and then we're going to jump into skincare. So I have a mirror here. And I'm going to show you, hey guys, welcome. Yes, I'm going to get started on skincare, but I had to show you this. So I'm just going to take this mirror, all right? See all my stuff on my table, and I'm going to make a mess, okay? So this is Norwex Body Balm. If you have dry, cracked heels, if you have the back of your hands get dry and cracked, your legs, this is chapstick for your body. It is so good, Body Balm. And you roll it up like a little deodorant. So I'm just going to make a mess. Now, this is for anybody who's brand new to Norwex. Maybe you've never seen this before, because we are known for streak-free windows. So this is the Enviro cloth. It's just wet with water. Look at that, beautifully clean. But now we want to get rid of the water, right? So that it's streak-free. So I will just take this window cloth, and it's dry, and I'm just going to clean that mirror off. And in seconds, it is a streak-free shine every single time. Now, I am going to use this mirror for our demo, so I'm glad it's all clean. All right, let me sit this back here, and then we're going to get rolling. Okay. So say hi as you guys jump on. Let me know where you're tuning in from. All right, so Norwex has been around for almost 31 years. We're based in Dallas, Texas, and we currently provide products to people in 21 countries across 4 continents. The US is the biggest marketplace for us, and that's obviously where I'm based. So Norwex's mission is simple. We help families reduce harmful chemicals in their homes by offering safe and effective cleaning and personal care products that are safer for everyone. Now, tonight is all about healthy skin, but before we dive in, I would love to know in the chat, what is your biggest skincare concern? So drop that in the comments. And just a quick heads up, I'm streaming this from my computer, just so I have a better screen to share everything with you tonight. And I do encourage you to comment and participate, because I'm going to do a drawing after tonight's demo. I'm going to pick a random winner from the comments for a participation prize. So if I miss your comment while I'm live, so there's benefits to streaming from a computer, and there's also drawbacks. So if I miss your comment while I'm live, or your question, don't worry, I will go back and I'll answer everything. But I think this is better for buffering and internet quality, and also sound. So let's get going. I'm Amy Dabell. Welcome. I have been with Norwex for 5 years, and tonight I'm going to share exactly what I've been using on my skin that has really been a transforming process for me. So I'm almost 53. I'm a wife. I'm a mom. I have 3 kids. Whitney is almost 35. Wyatt is 17, almost 18. And then I have William, who's 15 and a half. My daughter Whitney's married. I have 5 grandkids. So the oldest is a granddaughter. She is 13, and the youngest is just a few weeks old. So before I found clean skincare products, I was spending way too much money on random products that I actually just thought they were right for my skin. I didn't even know if I was using them properly or in the right order because there's an order to everything. And honestly, I just had no idea about any of the ingredients and if those ingredients worked well together. It was a total hodgepodge of products that I was probably influenced to buy because of big promises. So I'm going to show you guys a photo really quickly. This is my skin, and this is when I used to pay about 3 times more than I'm paying now for just skincare products, and I had no plan. And I thought I was getting great results, right? So this is a picture of me and my husband, Michael, from 5 years ago. So just so you know, the company that did these family photos for us, these were professionally done. They even used a filter at the end to smooth out my skin. Okay, so look. So this is my skin and my eyes. Main thing is my eyes. I want to zone in on that because I'm going to share what transformed this for me. So let me ask you guys a question. Drop it in the chat. Have you guys ever checked the ingredients on your skincare products? Because I hadn't. I hadn't until just a few years ago when I've always checked the ingredients in my food, but I never checked the ingredients on my skincare products. I trusted the label, and I honestly just grabbed what looked good. But here's a few things that I've learned that really helped open my eyes to learning more about what's in my products. So the average woman applies about 12 personal care products on her body every single day, and that is equivalent to 168 pretty harsh chemicals on the body that, for the most part, have never been tested for safety. And 60% of what we put on our skin gets absorbed into our bloodstream. So it doesn't just sit on top, right? The skin's the largest organ. It gets absorbed in and down through our bloodstream and into our vital organs. And in the United States, only 11 ingredients have been banned in personal care products. In Europe, they're at about 1,300. So some of those chemicals that we want to watch out for, they're parabens, which are still used in a ton of products. And they've actually been found in 99% of breast cancer tissue samples. And when I learned this, I couldn't unlearn this anymore, right? That's why I made the switch to cleaner ingredients in my skincare products and my home, right? And honestly, that's why I'm super passionate about sharing it with you guys. So what's the solution? So I felt really overwhelmed when I first started learning about everything. And one of the main things I want to communicate is we do not have to sacrifice results to avoid harsh chemicals. Norwex skincare, it's clean, it's effective, it's free from parabens, phthalates, synthetic fragrances, and all of those questionable ingredients that we talked about before, right? And things we can't even pronounce. Norwex skincare is plant-based, it's safe for our skin, EWG verified, which means it's been reviewed by third party for health and safety. And I love that many of our products are refillable. So that saves us money. It cuts down on waste, right? And just so you know, Norwex products, that they check all of the boxes. I get questions a lot on some of these things. It's fully organic, non-toxic, plant-based, and also vegan, which is great. Completely fragrance-free, but they still smell fresh and clean from the clean ingredients, which is nice. But absolutely zero fragrances are added. It's really skincare that I can feel good about using and putting on my skin every single day and sharing also with my family. I've got my mom using it, my daughter, and my older granddaughters who are really getting into skincare. Like, we know how that is, right? So I have a question for you guys. Drop it in the chat. Did you see any products in my post leading up to tonight that might be on your wish list? I'm curious. So drop it in the comments. I just love hearing what might have caught your eye. And if your wish list is growing, or if it continues to grow as I do this demo tonight, let's be honest, like, my wish list grows all the time. I've got a great way for you to get more Norwex for free. And here's how it works. If one of you or three of you want to book your own party with me, you actually get to pick one of these booking bags. They're numbered 1, 2, and 3. They all have some different things in it. Great for personal care. Some of the things you can't even buy, they're limited edition. And once all 3 bags are claimed, so 1, 2, and 3, our hostess gets this amazing box just for getting the 3 bookings. So not only are you getting freebies, but we're also helping our host get even more. So if you're thinking, I want in, I want it all, comment below, comment in the chat, say book me, and you can even pick bag 1, 2, or 3, and I'll take care of everything. I'll message you after the demo. So our skincare is amazing. Skin is our largest organ. It's also the first line of defense to the outside world. But there's something that a lot of people don't realize. I didn't realize it. Our skin is home to trillions of tiny organisms, things like bacteria, fungi, viruses, and that makes up the skin's microbiome. It's a little ecosystem that helps keep our skin balanced, hydrated, and protected. And when that skin barrier is healthy, right, that microbiome, it locks in the moisture and it keeps all the bad stuff out. So, but the opposite of that is when it's compromised, maybe by harsh chemicals, pollution, even personal stress, that's when we start noticing issues like dryness, redness, irritation, even breakouts. So I've got a question for you guys. Does your skin ever feel maybe tight or itchy or extra oily? Drop it in the chat. I'm trying to see comments. They're not popping up yet. So if you ever do experience that tight, itchy, or extra oily sensation on your skin, that could actually be a sign that your skin barrier, so that microbiome, needs a little bit of TLC. So Norwex skincare products, they're EWG verified, and we've got even more products being announced soon. So if you're not familiar with EWG verified, it's like the gold standard for personal care product safety. It means there's 0 harmful ingredients. So no parabens, phthalates, formaldehyde, or oxybenzone, nothing's hiding. And there's full ingredient transparency, which is really important. There's nothing left off the label. For the most part, manufacturers leave off about 50% of the ingredients in their products. EWG verified also means it has the strictest health and safety standards, and it's even verified like that we have good manufacturing practices as well, which means top-notch quality control. So tell me in the chat, who here has already tried some Norwex skincare? I want you to drop it in the chat, your favorite product. I would just love to see what's working for you guys. So we're going to break skincare down. Skincare does not ever have to feel overwhelming. I was truly overwhelmed before I had like a system. So no matter what products you're using, skincare really breaks down to 4 steps. Once you know those 4 steps, you can conquer the world with your skincare. The first step is cleansing our skin. So that's where we're going to gently remove dirt, things we pick up during the day, makeup, oils, without stripping the skin or damaging that microbiome. The second step is treating our skin. That's where we target any concerns that we have. Dark spots, fine lines, wrinkles, puffiness around the eyes. So step 1 is cleanse. Step 2 is treat the problems. Step 3 is to moisturize and hydrate. That's when we want to lock in moisture without looking oily, right? And keep our skin nice and plump and smooth. And step 4 is to protect. This step is so important, guys. SPF during the day or a protective products at night can really help our skin heal and repair without taking on more damage. And once you guys follow that simple framework, I promise everything with skincare will feel so much less complicated. You won't feel overwhelmed or easily influenced like I was to get all of these different products. All right, so now that we've covered 4 simple steps to skincare, I'm going to show you the Norwex products that fit into each one of those steps. And here's the thing, you don't need everything. It's about choosing the right products that fits your skin's needs. And I'll help you figure out which one might be best for you. So we're going to talk about the products in step 1 of Norwex line, which is cleanse. That's when we cleanse and detoxify. So we've got a couple products for that. I always start my skincare routine, which I'm going to do in a minute, with Norwex microfiber. We've got a couple options for this first step. So the first one I tend to use a lot is the body and face cloth. So here's a Norwex body. I just got it out of the dryer. So the body and face cloth, all Norwex cloths are labeled. This says body and face right on it. So we've got this one. We have the dual-sided makeup removers. So these come in a set of 5. They're plushy on one side, and they have this nice suede texture on the other side, which is great for removing like waterproof mascara and things like that. But I love this little pouch it comes in and a set of 5. And then we also have a makeup remover cloth. Now, I've been a huge fan of this. I'm actually going to use this tonight or use it during the demo. It's a large, very soft and fluffy makeup remover. It is perfect for sensitive skin or anyone who just loves quick, chemical-free cleansing of their skin. Okay, so those are our microfiber products, and I always start with one of those when I hit that step 1. In step 1, we have another product that I think you guys are going to like. All of my customers are obsessed with this one. So this is the cleansing facial powder. So if you're looking for a gentle exfoliator that also supports the skin's microbiome, this is going to be it. It detoxifies our skin. It has Nordic antioxidants. It leaves the skin feeling soft and not stripped. So that will help with dry or uneven skin. This has probiotics in it that actually clean out our pores. And when our pores are clean, they're tighter. So step 2, the Norwex products we have in step 2 is treating. So that's where we're going to target signs of aging and all the things we want to conquer in our skincare goals, right? So the first one that we have, which I will use in a little bit, is the Brightening Vitamin C Serum. If you have dark spots, dullness, or even like an uneven skin tone, if that's some of your concerns, this might be a good product for you. It brightens, it firms, it has ceramides and antioxidants, and it's really great for a daily glow booster. That's a good little term. I should use that next time, but it is a total glow booster. Next in the treatment phase, we have Smoothing Bakuchiol Serum. So if you ever wanted the results of retinol, without the problems that retinol brings, like redness, irritation. You can't use retinol when you're pregnant or breastfeeding. You can't use it if you're going out in the sun. Bakuchiol is your alternative. It's gentle, it's plant-based, it's great for smoothing out fine lines and wrinkles and improving the texture of the skin. And it's really great for everyone, but especially people who have sensitive or dry skin won't get compromised from this. We have 2 more in the treatment. Okay, the first one is the Rejuvenating Serum. If you're looking for an all-in-one powerhouse for anti-aging, this one is it. It reduces fine lines. It improves elasticity. It has Matrixyl 3000, which is a peptide, niacinamide, which improves elasticity, glacial water. This is it. This is so good for improving the signs of aging. And then Renewing Eye Cream. Now, you guys saw my eyes in that picture I held up. This is my jam right here. So if you have tired eyes, maybe dark circles, puffiness, this one brightens and refreshes. It has hyaluronic acid in it, probiotics, Nordic antioxidants. This is perfect for busy moms, busy grandmas, just busy women in general, or someone who's staring at a screen all day, right, can take a toll on our eyes. This is fantastic. Step 3 at Norwex is Hydrate and Restore. So step 1 is cleanse, step 2 is treat, step 3 is hydrate. So the first one I'm going to show you in our line is a hydrating moisturizer. This is your daily drink of water for your skin. It's packed with hyaluronic acid, cranberry seed oil, probiotics. It does such a good job keeping the skin smooth and plump all day. It's like a filter. It's so good. We also have a night cream. So when I use this at night, which I'm going to share with you guys, I mostly use this during the day. So I'm going to use this in a second. But the hydrating night cream, I only use at night. If your skin needs some repair overnight, this is the magic in a jar. It's like the cherry on top for night creams. It detoxifies and firms the skin. It has adaptogenic mushrooms in it, niacinamide. And every time I wear this, I wake up with refreshed, firmer skin that's not puffy. Like looking in the mirror is not like, oh, who are you, right? And then also in the hydrating section 3 at Norwex, we have the illuminating oil. Lots of people love this. I actually call it liquid gold because it's just that good. This is a natural dewy glow. It has 15 skin-friendly plant oils that hydrate and nourish and protect the skin. It's great for all skin types, especially if your skin feels dry or dull. All right, and step 4 is just one product. It is the Protect and Prevent Mineral Sunscreen. This has SPF 30, but this does way more than just block the sun. It also protects against blue light. So whenever we're looking at our screens, right, pollution from things outside or even in our home, if we're using any chemicals in our home, that can take a toll on our skin. This protects from all of that stuff. It's great for everyday use, even when if you're indoors. So even on days when in the house all day, I'll still put this on because it protects from way more than just the sun. So I know those are a lot of amazing products, right? But remember, skincare does not have to be complicated or overwhelming. It's just about finding what works for you and what makes your skin feel the best. So start by thinking about, what's my biggest skincare concern? Is it dryness, dullness? Do I have fine lines, dark spots, or do I maybe just need to simplify? Like, I checked all of those boxes. Then choose one or two products from the treatment stage and the hydrate stage that target your needs and goals. And always, always protect your skin. This is the number one thing we can do for our skin to prevent early signs of aging. You don't have to use everything, but makes a difference when we use the right things consistently. We can really transform our skin. Now, if you're not sure where to start, I want you to comment or message me after the demo. I am happy to help you build a simple routine that fits your skin, fits your budget and your lifestyle, and also addresses some of your goals, because skincare should be fun and empowering. Remember that feeling we all had when we were young girls, when we would get new skincare? It was just so fun, right? We want we want to still have that experience, but we also want it to be empowering. And I hope I can help you guys make that happen. All right, who's ready to put on some skincare? I'm ready. So I'm going to go through my daily, like my morning skincare routine and why I do each step. And remember, you don't have to do every one of these steps. This is just what I do. All right, because I'm addressing certain problems. So now I'm going to wash my face. So I start every morning like this. I will use the body and face cloth in the morning. Super simple. I have a bowl of warm water here. If I was at my bathroom sink, I would just get this wet in the sink. It gently cleanses, it exfoliates. All right, let's lift the camera up. It just does all the things. If you have sensitive skin, I'm telling you, you're going to love these cloths. They're non-drying. They don't remove the things on the skin that we need, like the good bacteria. And they don't damage, look at that. They don't damage the skin's microbiome. And when our skin is protected from this dryness and maybe harsh chemicals, it just makes it ready to accept not only what the day brings, but also the skincare products that we apply afterwards. So what it's doing is it's pulling away excess oils. It gently exfoliates without soap. It removes dirt. If I've, had a sweaty night, I'm going through the change, so I know all about that. It just helps me feel totally refreshed when it comes to my skin. This also has Baclock in it, just like our cleaning cloths. So Baclock is silver at Norwex. It keeps the cloth free of bacteria. So there's never going to be a stinky washcloth. You'll never get smells like the mold and mildew smell. I just rinse this out daily. I hang it to dry with the hang tag, which is so nice, so I remember what it is. And I wash it in the washing machine once a week. And I wash all of my Norwex cloths that way once a week. And I do recommend using a safe laundry detergent, because what we use in our laundry also affects our skin. Our skin's our largest organ, right? Let me move this cloth so I don't lay it on my table and get a big watermark. Okay. So the next thing I do in the morning, every morning, is I use the Brightening Vitamin C Serum. And a good way to tell these two apart is orange like the sun. And I just dropped that one. And then this one is the Bucuccio Dark Like Night. This one I use at night. Let me move some of these really quickly. All my little capsules came out. You never know what's going to happen on one of these demos. Okay, so we're going to use the Smoothing or Brightening Vitamin C Serum. And I'm going to, in the mornings when I'm getting ready, I will apply this, make sure all my skincare's off. It is. I'm going to apply this and wait about 5 minutes. That lets my skin fully absorb the vitamin C. So I just twisted the little cap. These are made out of algae. So I just toss it in the trash or the toilet after I use it. So no waste, no plastic waste with these. And it also makes sure that I'm using the right amount. You want to get the skin. And I'm not over applying skincare products. And you'll see pretty quickly that it gives this nice hydrating glow. Brightening vitamin C serum, it brightens, of course. It helps with age spots, skin tone. It just really gives you a nice radiant look to get started with. Now, I'm not going to wait my full 5 minutes because this is for demo purposes, but in the morning when I put this on, I do this first and then I'll brush my teeth, brush my hair, all that fun stuff. And if you're wondering what's on my head, this is the hair wrap. So the hair wrap is great. It's also from Norwex. And I put this on after I wash my hair, like after I get out of the shower, and it dries my hair about 75% of the way in about 15 minutes, which is great because excess heat from a dryer or styling tools can be damaging. So this is just really nice, but I wanted to share it with you guys tonight, so I thought I would wear it. Okay, vitamin C, a little bit more about that. I always get some good questions about vitamin C. It firms, it evens out skin tone. It has ceramides in it that strengthen the moisture barrier of the skin. It has vitamin E and raspberry seed oil. And what they do is they give us antioxidant protection. It also has hops extract, which reduces that discoloration I mentioned. So the next step in my morning routine after the vitamin C is my eye cream. This makes such a difference for tired eyes. It brightens, it renews, it reduces puffiness, and I only use one pump. There we go. So Norwex Skincare has 0 fillers. So you only use a tiny bit, which means they're going to last you a pretty long time. So I like to pat it starting at my orbital bone out here, and then I kind of rub it in. Now this eye cream is safe to use from lash line to eyebrow. There's nothing harmful in it. It's not going to cause any irritation. And I was really surprised when I started looking at my ingredients more closely and my bottles. The eye cream I was using before was at least 3 times more than that one in terms of cost. And it actually said on the bottle not to get near the eyes, like because it had so much stuff in it. It could be irritating. So you're not going to have any of that irritation with Norwex. The eye cream is also powered by glacial water, which is super hydrating. It's mineral rich. It has Nordic antioxidants in it, which are good for anti-aging, hyaluronic acid, which locks in that moisture. And it also has rosemary and ribose in it, which brightens the eye and gives us that nice little good morning, like that good morning look to your eyes. And our eyes are really delicate, very delicate skin. So we want to use something that's gentle but effective. All right, so the next step in my morning skincare routine is rejuvenating serum. This is here we go. This is my go-to for firming and smoothing. It works on fine lines, elasticity, texture of the skin. Now this has some awesome ingredients. It has Matrixyl 3000 peptides, and they work on the firmness. All right, I used about 2 half pumps, or you could do 1 full pump, but my finger didn't press all the way down. This is so great. This evens out your skin tone as well. It has AHAs in it, which give you gentle exfoliation, something called Aquacell, which gives your skin a hydrating boost. You see how I'm going up? We always want to try to go up with our skincare products because we train our skin. So the way we rub, the skin goes. So we don't want to rub down. All right. All right. So I've got just look at that glow. So I'm ready. I'm ready for the day, even though it's night. All right. The next thing I do in my morning skincare routine. So let's recap. We've done vitamin C. Then I treated my problems, right? So vitamin C is part of that treatment process where I'm going to work on dark spots, age spots, sunspots, firmness. Then I worked on my eyes with the eye cream. I worked on elasticity and fine lines and wrinkles with the rejuvenating serum. And now it's time to hydrate. All right, so I'm looking to see if we have any questions yet. It's telling me that you guys are commenting, but it's not showing me the comment for some reason. I'm sorry. I'll look back through when I'm done. Okay, so in the mornings, I use the hydrating moisturizer. So good. It deeply hydrates, it moisturizes, it smooths. It has that glacial water in it. It also has cranberry seed oil, which is really good for our skin, and aloe. We all know aloe is so soothing, right? So I'm just going to use 1 pump of this. Sometimes I'll use a pump and a half. Tonight, I'll just use a pump. It's really all you need. I press it together and then work it in my skin. Now, the last step in my hydration is just a couple drops of the illuminating oil, which I shared with you guys a little bit ago. I call this liquid gold. It is packed with 15 nourishing plant oils. So I just do 2 drops of this. You can do like 2 to 5, but I try to make it last as long as I can. This has some good antioxidants in it. It really just locks everything else in. And now I want to protect my skin. So this is the step before makeup. If you wear makeup, Or if you don't wear makeup, this is just your last step and then you're out of there. This is the Protect and Prevent Mineral Sunscreen that I shared with you guys earlier. So I'm just going to take a pump of this. You can go a little bit more if you want, but I, again, just use a pump. This shields us from UVA, UVB rays, blue light from our screens, pollution in the environment. All of those things can cause premature aging. So this really is, like, I love the name, Protect and Prevent. It is a sunscreen that is also skincare. You guys are my mirror. Okay. I do have the mirror next to me, but and underneath the neck probably doesn't get as much sun, but I always try to remind myself to go up and get that area. Okay. Yeah. All right. See how nice it's white from the zinc oxide, but it doesn't give me a white cast, which I really like. It's actually non-nano zinc oxide and also titanium dioxide, which really gives us a safe protection from physical UV. Plus, it has ashwagandha in it, which fights the blue light damage, and the Nordic antioxidants for that extra defense. So after seeing my morning skincare routine, which one of those products do you think your skin might be craving? Is it the body cloth, maybe to simplify the cleansing, the brightening vitamin C? Do you need more firming and hydration, or do you need to focus on protection? Drop your answer in the comments. And now we're going to go through my nighttime skincare routine, which is probably my favorite. Also, why I love doing these skincare demos, because I literally get to use my skincare routine or get to do my nighttime skincare routine while I'm sharing with you guys. So nice. Okay. So we're going to fast forward, right? We made it. We went through the day, whether we wore makeup or not, but we're going to say we did. We're going to fast forward through the day. And now it's time to give ourselves back some grace and relax a little bit. All right. Winding down is so important for us. We are busy, busy, busy people. It's important to take a moment out for ourselves at night. So I'm going to get my bowl of water back out, and I usually wear a little bit of makeup, so that I'm going to use my makeup remover cloth. This is a new design that was launched in our spring catalog. Teen girls love these things. Trust me, I know. I have 3 of them that all get the Norwex stuff. And we're going to talk about teen skincare in a minute. So this is just wet with water. And even though I don't have makeup, I just want to show you how nice this is. This is also great if you're going, if you are good about sunblock and the people in your house are too, and you want to remove that old sunblock, either if you're on vacation or at home, and you just want to quickly rinse off before bed. This is a really soft and gentle cloth. Now, most days I do wear a little bit of makeup, but this makeup remover cloth has made it so simple for me. I used to have a cleansing balm, a face wash, and that would really be stripping and drying to my skin. And then I would have to use a toner because my pH was all out of whack. And that's what toners do, is they bring the pH balance hopefully back up to where they're supposed to be. But using a cloth like that, I never have to worry about my skin changing. So it removes the bad stuff, the stuff I don't want, and the stuff that I do need, like my natural oils and things like that, it does not strip the skin of it. So it's really a game changer. I love it. Now at night, I use the cleansing facial powder. I'm going to show you how to use that. So this is our cleansing facial powder. It's so, so amazing. All right, so we're just going to take a little bit of this. And now normally I would be at the bathroom sink. I'm going to fix my ring. So you want to put about a dime size amount. This should easily last you about 6 months. Okay. And then in the sink, I would just get a couple drops of water and rub that together, making a nice little foam. Now you want this silky, not milky, meaning it doesn't need to be really white to work. You want it nice and silky on the skin. And this does a great job removing dirt, pollution. It exfoliates the skin without being harsh. It has prebiotics in it and probiotics that actually support the skin's microbiome as well. It gently exfoliates. And something else I love about it is that the prebiotics and probiotics actually go in and clean out my pores. And our pore sizes are always the same. They're the same from the time we're born to the time we're older, right? So I have the same size pores as when I was a baby. The problem is over time they fill up with stuff, dead skin cells, dirt, oils, all the things, right? So when using a product like this, the cleansing facial powder, we're actually cleaning out those pores. And what happens, and I hear this from my customers all the time, is that their face ends up feeling tighter and smoother because their pores are completely cleaned out. And so that's a win. All right. So you don't want to you want to remove this off the face. I like to leave it on my face for just a couple of minutes. Okay, looking good. Hang that back up. Now I'm going to dry my face off so we can keep moving. Now, at night, I use the Buccuccio serum. We're going to talk about that a little bit. Buccuccio is that retinol alternative I told you about. Let me move my bowl of water. My luck, I'll knock it over while we're talking. Okay, so Buccuccio is number one thing I do at night. Where is it? Here it is. It's the one I knocked over. All right, this is a plant-based retinol. It's actually made from the bobshi plant. I think I'm saying that right. And this is a wrinkle reducer. It has sea fennel extract in it. It brightens, it rejuvenates. It has black currant in it, which is a seed oil that hydrates and protects the skin. And I'm just going to show you the texture of this is going to be a little bit thicker than the vitamin C. And again, with these capsules, these are biodegradable. Drop them in the trash, drop them in the toilet. They're not plastic. I'm just going to pat my fingers together. Now with this, it's a little thicker than that vitamin C. So the first thing I want to do is just pat it. Now I want to rub up. It hydrates, it smooths, it helps shed dead skin. It reveals fresher, firmer skin. Also helps with damaged skin, maybe from acne when we were younger, right? It helps to smooth out the skin. It's all the things that retinol does for the skin. This does, but without all the irritation or the harsh ingredients, which is so nice. Okay, so now I wait 5 minutes. I cleanse my face, I use the Buccuccio, and I wait 5 minutes. I use that time to put on body lotion, to brush my teeth, brush my hair before bed, any of those things. And then I go in with the renewing eye cream. So I use this morning and night because my eyes need love. Like bags under the eyes run in my family really bad. When I was like in junior high, I had bags under my eyes. So not now. And I know it's because of this. So this is great, especially overnight. So we're just going to use one pump. Oops. Yeah, one pump. All right. It hydrates, it smooths, it helps that under eye area. It is just I always get the eyelids too to help with the droopy eyelids. What are those called? Hooded eyes. I can never remember the name of those, but yeah, it just helps with all of that. And you're not going to have any irritation from it whatsoever. And then at night, instead of using the hydrating night cream, I use the Detox and Restore night cream. So this is hydrating I use in the day, detox I use at night. So with this is our protect step as well. It's not just part of the hydration step. Like in the morning, we used moisturizer and the sunscreen, right, as our hydrating and then our protecting, where at night, this is both part of hydrating, but also protect and repair. So we are going to put this on. I'm going to show you how it comes out. Most of these things I've showed you guys are refillable. So you just push down on the side. So we're not getting bacteria in the product with a finger. It hydrates, it detoxifies, it helps remove anything that we've conquered that day, the pollution. It's thick, it's rich, but it's not oily. I mean, it is just so good. So here's a couple things that's inside of this product. I mean, I love this night cream. It's it is my favorite night cream I think I've ever used in my adult life. So it has some great ingredients. It has city stem, which protects and detoxifies. It has adaptogenic mushrooms. And what they do is they strengthen the skin barrier and they moisturize. It has niacinamide. Niacinamide refines our pores and helps reduce wrinkles and like smooth them out. It has avocado oil and vitamin C for nourishing and brightening. And then sometimes at night, since I told you guys I am obsessed with this illuminating oil, who loves this? This is liquid gold in my book. I use 2 drops of this at night to seal in all that goodness so that I get a nice dewy glow without being greasy for the next day. I mean, it is so nice. Okay, now answer it in the chat, after seeing my nighttime skincare routine, which of the products that I just used do you feel like you might need the most? Do you need a deep detox from that Detox and Restore night cream? You need a glow up, like a glowing boost, maybe extra hydration, or do you need help with wrinkles and smoothing things out? I'd love for you to put that in the comments, and I just love to see what you're thinking right now. Now, I also have a few other things that I use regularly in my skincare routine that I do want to share with you. So our lips so the lips are like the only part of the body that can't provide their own hydration. So I am obsessed with this. It is limited edition. I use it morning and night. It is a hug for your lips. It restores the moisture, no more dry, flaky lips. And when I put this on at night, I slightly overline my lip so that it does help with the lip wrinkles. It just smooths that all out. I also occasionally, I try to do it once a week, use our Deep Hydration Biocellulose Mask. They come in a pack of 4. This is a must-care treat for your skin. It gives my skin an intense hydration, plumps it up with 4 different types of hyaluronic acid. It has fermented coconut water. It really is like giving your skin a drink of water. And great to use about 3 days before a big event because it continues building and working even more. So I'm going to show you. I opened one up just so I could show you what it looks like. So what is cool about this is that it's a 2-part mask, all right? Now, it has this mesh layer on the outside. So I would I'll put it on really quickly. I wanted to use it tonight anyway, but I'm just going to show you how easy it is to put on. All right. So I think this is a neat design because, okay, on the bottom, and then you just take this. Let me find my mirror. There it is. You take the mesh off the front, and it really is like a second skin. You leave it on about 20 minutes, and it plumps up the skin. So good. I wear this. I know I look funny right now, but I try to do this every week, but I really do it 3 days before an event. Like if I'm going to have, pictures with family, a get together, maybe my husband and I are going out with some friends. I will wear one of these at night. And let me take the top peel off. There we go. See, it's comfortable. It feels good. Just sit there with it on for 20 minutes. So easy. My husband is so used to seeing me in this. He knows when I'm like prepping for something. Okay, now I want to show you another tip. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to show you another tip with this mask. All right, this is creme de la creme skincare. Like it has so much good stuff in it. Looking nice and hydrated. The package though has a ton of extra product. Look at that. So I will take this extra product and I'll rub it all. I'm going to do a little bit on my neck right now, but I'll put it on my neck, the backs of my hands, the backs of my hands, and anywhere I might be feeling dry. And sometimes I'll just leave this sitting on my bathroom counter for a few days and I'll pat it on either before or after my skincare. And it's just magic. I am literally obsessed with these masks. If you are in my VIP group, I talk about those masks all the time. And they are considered a limited edition product, although I believe Norwex is going to add it to the main line and in our catalog all the time. And then the last little thing that I love, really inexpensive tool, is the exfoliating facial mitt. So I have this hanging in my shower. I use it 2 to 3 times a week. Now, if you want to buff away dead skin cells, maybe dry patches, this is really great to use. You put it on your fingers like this. You've got this nice exfoliating side that is designed for the skin on our face and neck, which is more delicate. Just get it wet with water while you're in the shower. Just gently go in circles. It buffs away all the dead skin cells, the dry, all the stuff. And what it does though, it removes that top layer of stuff, right? That we naturally shed. And then when we go to put on our skincare, no matter what skincare you're using, they will absorb so much better. The serums, the moisturizers, and they'll actually end up working harder. I'm not sure how much this is. I think it's like $13, but add to cart. It will be one of your favorite things. And I just wash it in the washer once a week when I'm washing my other stuff. Okay, so before I wrap up, I want to remind you guys about the bags behind me. Okay, they're amazing. All 3 of these bags are filled with some surprises, and I'm going to give you guys a little hint. They are filled with some of the things that I've shared with you guys tonight. So a great way to stock up all your goodies. So if your wish list has grown tonight, and I'm guessing it has, it always does for me, this is your chance to grab some free products and help your hostess. Once all 3 bags are claimed, she gets this special box from me. So if you're thinking about it, comment book me and your number choice, and there'll still be some time to snag one of those. The best way to save money on your skincare purchases though is going to be a starter set. So I'm going to quickly show you the starter sets from Norwex, because anytime you start with a set, you save money. So just real quick before we finish up, I don't want to go too much over. All right, so this is our Essentials skincare set. It's perfect if you're looking for something simple, affordable, as a way to start with healthier, glowing skin, in this you get a body and face cloth, which is a limited edition, only comes in our skincare sets. The exfoliate or the cleansing facial powder, Magic. The renewing eye cream. You guys know I'm obsessed with that. Hydrating moisturizer, which you can use morning or night. So this is going to be just a nice, simple set to get started with. Now, if you're ready to take on a little bit more and you want the complete skincare set, I want to show you that as well. So here, and I love these boxes. They're eco-friendly. Everything is so packed so nice. You've got instructions how to use anything, but don't worry. I also send you a quick little guide. And if you want, I can even send you a video that's tailored to whatever you buy so that you know what steps to use everything. So this one is if you want a full routine. You've got cleansing with that body cloth and cleansing facial powder. You've got your treatment products, the renewing eye cream, and the rejuvenating serum. This smooths fine lines, firm skin, all the things. And it also boosts brightness. And it also has the hydrating moisturizer. You can use this just in the morning or morning and night. And it also has the protect and prevent. Where did I sit it down? Oh, here it is. Mineral sunscreen. The number one way we can protect our skin from further damage. And this is like skincare in a bottle too. All right. So there's a couple additional items that you've seen me use tonight that you might want to consider now or later. And remember, skincare is meant to be personalized. There's not a one-stop cart for everybody, because my goals and your goals and the next gal's goals on here might be completely different, or your issues might be different, right? So there are a couple things that I use. What did I use? I used the hydrating moisturizer tonight. The Detox and Restore night cream. So this would be a good add-on if you feel like you would like a little bit more deeper hydration and repair while you sleep. It has those adaptogenic mushrooms in it. Fantastic. And then the serums that I used are what I consider advanced skincare. So I use the Bakuchiol at night, so dark like night, one of those a night. And then the vitamin C I use in the morning. If you have dark spots, age spots, this is great. If you really want the benefits of retinol, but a plant-based version that's non-irritating, great for sensitive skin, this is going to be your jam. And these you can also get in a set. It's called the day and night serum set. So all of the Norwex sets they have refillable packaging, they reduce waste. The products are vegan, they're dermatology tested, they're free from parabens, phthalates, no synthetic fragrances. So for anyone who is very sensitive to smells, you have nothing to worry about it, or nothing to worry about. So drop it in the chat. Are you more of a simple type of gal? You want a simple starter set, which would be like the essential skincare set, or are you more of a give me a full glow up kind of gal? Either way, I'm happy to have you guys I can't talk all of a sudden. I'm happy to help you guys and really find something that's customized for your skin. Now, before I wrap up, I want to share a couple of things that you're going to see in the post when I'm done. All right, let me find, I've got a little printout here. All right, I'm trying to see. I'm seeing that there's comments, but it won't let me click on them. I'm so sorry. So I have some ordering specials for you guys. I'm going to go through the chat when we're done. So there's going to be a shopping post when I wrap up, and it will look like there'll be a graphic that starts out that post like this. Okay, so everyone who places an order tonight, I'm going to mail a free gift to you. For the next 72 hours, I'm going to pay for your shipping for orders over $99, and I'm also going to pay an extra $15 of any order $150 or more. You do not need a promo code. I have this turned on and attached to the party, and it will just automatically come off of orders that are attached to this party. So 72, and I'll give you a reminder before that ends, but free gift tonight, and for the next 72 hours, the shipping and the 15 off. All right. And also don't forget the booking bags behind me. There will be a booking post. You'll see a post like this where you can actually score another free gift to go with your booking bag when you comment on this post. And it just says comment book me. All right. And then for anyone who wins, I'm going to do a participation prize from tonight. And anyone who orders tonight, you're going to qualify for that extra free gift I will mail to you when our party's over. And you're going to look for this post. I'll post this at the end of the party, and you'll just quickly tell me where to ship your products. I like to do this because I have a couple customers who had their original product shipped to one address, but then I went to ship them their freebie and they were living at another house. So I always like to do this at the end of the party just so I know where I'm sending stuff. So I'd love to know, drop it in the chat. I've got one more question for you guys, another chance to get in on the participation prize. What is one thing you learned tonight? Maybe something that surprised you, or something you're excited to learn about. Drop it in the comments. I really can't wait to see what stood out to you guys. And while you're dropping those answers in the chat, I'm going to share one more thing with you, something you might not think of for skincare, but your skin is going to thank you. All right, let me grab those. So these are our Lyocell pillowcases. They're in our spring catalog. I love Lyocell. It's ultra soft, silky smooth. It actually helps prevent creases on the face while we sleep, which is so important so we don't wake up all wrinkly, right? It helps prevent friction that can lead to not only broken split ends, but fine lines and wrinkles and irritation. It's moisture wicking and temperature regulating. Keeps us cool, us dry, breakout free. It also helps reduce the trapped oils that might be in our skin that could lead to blemishes. It has silver in it, just like our cleaning cloths and our body and face cloth options. This has silver in it as well. So it helps the pillowcases stay fresher longer, cutting down on bacteria that can cause our pores, cause, blemishes. They're also hyperallergenic and breathable. So they're very gentle for even the most sensitive skin. And I have to mention, about 20% of the population is allergic to dust mites. These are dust mite resistant. So they're so great. Lyocell is actually wood pulp. So it's sustainably sourced wood cellulose. So these are super durable. You just wash them in the washer. They come in a set of 2. You can get standard or king size. And I have some kind of odd shaped pillows. We've got something called a cube pillow. Even the king size fits that great. So these would be perfect for anyone with sensitive or acne prone skin. Maybe anyone who wakes up with creases on their face and they're concerned it might cause or turn into wrinkles. People who are hot sleepers, or if you live in a warmer climate, busy moms, people going through the change of life. We know how tough that can be with night sweats. It's just something that'll keep our pillow fresh and luxurious. Easier said than done. Eco-friendly people and shoppers really want products that are sustainable and comfortable, and those are my jam. Okay, so I've got my posts scheduled. They will post as soon as I'm done. We've got the shopping post, the booking post. Oh, there's also a joining post because we have some great ways to join Norwex. You can save money on your purchases. Your host will get a $50 shopping spree. I have about 200 people on my team. I'd say 90% of them are just Norwex consultants for the personal discount. We get the best discount ever. And you can actually join for $9.95. And you can even add some upgrade packages when you join. And one of them is a skincare upgrade that we get a 45% discount on. So if that's something that looks exciting to you, don't hesitate because it's a great opportunity. Plus, our hostess is going to earn a $50 shopping spree for each person who joins during our party. I think that's it, you guys. I can't wait to go back through your comments. If you're ready to detox your skin, you are in the right place. So comment below if you have any questions. You can message me, Facebook message me. The hostess has my cell phone number. I'm just going to clean up here and I'll be available. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Stay glowing and I'll see you all real soon. Bye for now.